Hello? Get out! Oh, that's wonderful. Mills for thrills. I have to go tell everyone. All right. Bye. I'm going to be on Mills for Thrills TV. I better go get some good logs to mill. Perfect. Got dish detergent in that. Still enough antifreeze, windshield washer antifreeze in that to keep it from freezing. The fact that it was in our background and I was around mills all my life as a kid, it kind of made it an appealing thought for me, and it's something I can do a little bit longer than the power saw harvesting that I'm doing. I don't feel that I'll be able to do that into my 80s, but this milling, I think as long as my health holds up, I'll be able to mill for a very long time. This good log, this is a honking big log too. On my wood lot, I have a lot of oversized timber, and I also have a little bit of a bark beetle problem, and I didn't know what to do with the bark beetle logs, especially after Northern Pulp was shut down by our government, because we were able to sell that and get a pretty good profit while at the same time improving our forest. Now we can't do that, so I decided one thing I can do. The bottom couple of logs on most bark beetle trees are still pretty sound, and it's usually off of a big tree with clear wood at the bottom. So to me, this is the most important part of getting good square lumber, is making sure that we've got this level. So we're not quite vertical. We're going to give it another little push with the PV. It doesn't take much. You can't get it any better than that. So now what we'll do after we've slabbed this side, we'll check with the square to make sure that these two sides make a right angle. After that, if everything else is square, we make good square lumber. You can't get any more of a right angle than that. Okay? And I checked the whole thing. At the same time, you can check for waves on your last cut. So that is pretty near perfect. At the same time, we're doing this quickly and off the sawdust so we can look at that beautiful wood grain. Look at that. So that's clear lumber. We call it rough cut lumber, but you won't get this in a lumber yard. One knot. And you have to be careful, especially at my age, almost 70, you have to be careful lifting those heavy outer pieces when you first slab it. There we go. That blade is a little bit dull, but I'm gonna get at least two sides squared before I take it off. Sometimes when your blade gets dull, the motor will speed up as soon as it comes out of the cut, which means it's working too hard in the cut, which also means a dull blade. When you do sharpen them, you're usually sending lots of 15 or 20. What I do is I just, on rainy days that I can't do other things, or on evenings, you know, like after I've done other things through the day, I come down and I do 2 or 3. Looks pretty perfect.
And since we're clearing sawdust, you know what that means. If you would like to be a contestant on Mills for Thrills, send a request including your location and date you wish to be on the show, along with self-addressed stamped envelope to Tickets, Mills for Thrills, CBS Television City, 7800 Beverly Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90036. Back to you, Pete.
We could have made like 2x12s and stuff like that out of this too, but right now I want 1x8s. This is top quality lumber. It's called rough cut lumber, but you can't get that on a building lot, a building supplies lot. Part of the thing is that the mill's dialed in nicely. We work hard on that. But the other thing is, the key is, it comes from good logs. If you don't have good logs, you can't make good wood. Just a little tiny bit of rot around the outside, but the stuff inside, it's just beauty. So so that was a pretty good day. You know, we probably cut $300–400 worth of lumber out of 2 logs. So I'm quite pleased with that.